We're back with a Fox News alert. 4 Americans unfortunately confirmed dead after a U.S. military aircraft crashes during an overnight NATO training exercise in Norway. The military drills were reportedly unrelated to the Russian invasion, but surrounding NATO countries, of course, keeping a close watch as Moscow claims to be stepping up its deadly attacks on Ukraine. They are. Retired General Keith Kellogg is a Fox News contributor and former national security advisor to Vice President Pence. He joins us now. General, thanks for being here. Just first of all, your reaction to these training exercises that unfortunately, I believe it was an Osprey helicopter that went down in bad weather. But NATO is making preparations right now should this war widen.
Yeah, Pete, thanks for having me. Look, you know very well, when you get involved in exercises in the military, you generally operate at some extreme levels, meaning in the middle of the night in tough weather, tough conditions, and this is just one of those that happen. And I hate to say it, this happens when you've got a lot of mechanical things going on. It was a V-22 Osprey, which is a tilt-rotor aircraft. It was tough weather, and they were flying, doing their job, what they're supposed to be doing. And God bless them for all of them, the men and women we have in uniform that go out and operate in these conditions out there. And it's just part of a NATO exercise. But it's hard, and you know that, you've seen it. These things happen. I hate to say it. It's like, you know, for the general public out there, you know, driving down the road, your red light in your car comes on. These things happen, but the military is trained to do it, and God bless them for doing it.
Yeah, the ethos, as we always try to say, train as you fight, which means train in difficult circumstances. And we salute everybody who's still out there doing this, and we pray for these families for sure. General, you know, our U.S. intel is now saying they believe that Vladimir Putin may threaten the use of nuclear weapons, and that's the big word, the umbrella over this whole thing. When you hear an assessment like that, do you think he would be willing to introduce them if desperate enough?
Yeah, Pete, look, when you start talking about nuclear weapons or chemical or biological, that's when you take a really deep breath. Yeah. Because you've now crossed a threshold. You know, they've got their philosophy, their military philosophy is escalate to de-escalate, and they actually consider using sub-kiloton nuclear weapons. They've got them in their inventory. Years ago, we had them in our inventory. We had a system called the Davy Crockett in the 60s, and the reason we got rid of it, you know, our preference was we didn't want a sergeant to start World War III. But they've got him, and they intend to use him. And my fear or concern is that he may cross that line. And what he may do is what's called a demonstration. And what you do is you use this device, a sub-kiloton weapon, and you put it in the middle of a field somewhere, in the middle of the water somewhere, to say, hey, I've got these weapons and I'm willing to use it. We need to make sure he understands, his military understands, that he has then crossed an incredibly deep red line of going there. And we need to be thinking about, if he does this, because it's now in the realm of the possible, what is our reaction going to be? And we must think through that, because he's crossed a threshold. And he's got the weapons to do it. And then we need to think, okay, he's got this special combat readiness, which he said raises his nuclear condition. Well, we've got a defense condition. It generally goes 1 through 5, 1 meaning you're at war, 5 is really low. We're generally operating at 4. You know, when the Cuban Missile Crisis started, we raised that DEFCON to level 2, and during 9/11 we raised it to level 3. And we needed to make some decisions. What signals do we need to send back to him? He's trying to send us a signal. We need to make sure we send a signal back to him, which is very strong, combined with the other 2 nuclear powers in the West, both the French and the British as well. But this is a dangerous line he's approaching, and I wouldn't put it past him to do something really stupid right now.
It is. You're right. I just took a deep breath hearing about it, because talking about the next step of what we do if he does that means terrible things for our country and the globe. Let's pray whatever methods can be taken to stop that from happening are taken today by our leadership. General Keith Kellogg, thank you so much for your insight. Appreciate it.